I'll come at your house in the night and kill you like the wind. Like the wind.
All right, there we are. We're
And kill you
live on my
like the
Twitch,
wind.
so that's
Oh
fun.
god. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was looking at that wrong. It's just like, why am
You're
I
live
dropping
here.
many frames? But I'm not dropping. I'm not dropping any. That's why.
All right, so I have that up. I have that up. Shit, I lost that.
Shit. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck.
Son of a bitch. Shit.
All right, so it's late. I don't know how long we're gonna play today, so should we
I feel
jump
like
in?
garbage, just so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been pretty sick all day and all yesterday and
pretty
the,
tired.
most
all
of the
of
day
us
before.
then.
Okay, that's everybody. So we're all gonna just kind of do a quick little one, but we'll get some play in. Where we left off last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago. It's been time. You are all in the city of Kiantor. You guys had some time around the city. Beric did some time in the Trody fighting pit where he was with mixed results.
I got an offer that I almost couldn't refuse, except I did because the guy's kind of a douche.
Yeah. The owner of the Yal Casino offered Beric a job. However, it would require him to stay in the city for an indeterminate amount of time and take a fall every now and then.
My cat has an icon now, just so you know.
Awesome. And did I give you... Yes, I did. Awesome.
I did not write down the name of that lady at the place that I'm supposed to write a story about. I thought I did,
That
and
lady.
apparently I didn't.
Well, it's on
Just
the
refer to her
record.
as Fat Bottom Girl, and it'll be a hit. Don't worry about it.
But there you go.
She had a name that was like
Doris.
Doris.
Dorist. That is correct. Dorist.
Doris?
Make it Doris the Brave or something.
Mm-hmm. What do I need to roll to write that right now? Performance?
To write that right now. Now.
Everybody received some kind of item that may benefit them in the future. Beric was unfortunate enough to have his be cursed, and so you guys went to the cave.
I
of
was
1,000
almost
crypts.
tempted to not go uncurse them and just see how much mayhem I can cause by running into everything.
With his heating.
It was so tempting.
See, when I was first told about these cursed boots, I envisioned that you were ice skating.
That's the draft
That's
that's
kinda what I
going to
was thinking.
publish. That one, we're publishing that one right there.
Yep, that's the one you send off to your publisher, and he looks at it. He maybe makes like a comma change here or there, but
Comma.
it's
He fixes some of my grammar and syntax, but the story does not change.
yeah, no. Story-wise, you're good.
It's about how she went off into the hills and killed a roving band of orcs that had kidnapped the village children.
While in this city, you all met up with a couple of eccentric yet very well liked gnomes who run the general store.
They're awesome.
Jedri and Jostin.
I want to write a ballad about their store called the Shop of Wonders
Okay.
to get them more business.
I think you did, didn't you?
No,
You wrote them a sign.
I put I'm Jareth Swordsinger, and this is my favorite store in Kiantor.
This is my favorite store in Kyoto.
But no, okay.
Really? Boob House?
Okay. That was a bad draft. I'm gonna have to work on that one. That one's not going to publishing yet.
Boob House?
Yes, they look like boobs. I really tried to find something better because I knew you would not be able to resist. However, time was limited and I stopped giving a fuck.
This
I
one
mean-
kinda looks like a person.
I mean, we're kind of gonna draw penises on everything
There's
anyway.
a
So.
head and 2
I know.
arms and an abdomen and 2 legs.
All right. So after the after the cave, everybody went back to the. Wow.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So glad I'm streaming this.
I'm glad we're all streaming this.
Yep.
Yep.
It's good for all of us. Good for this family.
So, like I said, you all went back for a long rest. I don't even know where you guys are staying at this point.
There's an inn somewhere.
Yep.
There's a brothel
I promise.
somewhere. I mean, in.
Inn.
Bravo's over here.
I know where the brothel is.
I know you know him.
You do not have to tell me.
So,
What was
why did
it?
I put that away? That is the question. Okay.
So-
Dawn breaks, and you all gather in the inn for a light breakfast, a light meal.
Continental breakfast.
Yes, absolutely. You know, cold eggs, bacon that's mostly fat. Always some cereal that no one likes. Your usual fare.
It's it's off-brand Raisin Bran.
Here you go.
I don't know, I had Fruit Loops last time.
No, I'm just saying this place has off-brand Raisin Bran in it.
Okay.
That's all they've got. Like the other 3 are empty, and then that one's like completely full.
And yet still stale.
Well, yeah, because they haven't refilled it in like 6 years.
As you all are sitting down for this breakfast, and you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves about what your next step is, where you should be going next, or what you want
We
to do.
should go fight this.
You hear an explosion.
Again? Fuck
Yep.
is wrong with this town?
Well, this time it seems to be coming from the Gnome Brothers shop.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
the gnomes.
No!
I'm
I'm gonna leave it
rolling
up
to
to
see if I care. Eh.
Eh.
Not really.
I'm finishing my egg first.
I am mowing through this Raisin Bran.
Draw my sword. Onward! I'm gonna
Do a
charge
con-
out and
Do a
head towards their shop.
Constitution saving throw, Nick.
Me? On for the Raisin Bran? I didn't think it was that bad.
Yep.
Okay.
6-year-old Raisin Bran.
Wait, don't I get for as being a dwarf? Don't I get like a plus something to Constitution checks?
For alcohol and poisoning, you have advantage on
Oh, is that
saving
what it is?
throws.
Oh well, Raisin Bran.
Well, if it's for poisoning, then you have advantage, and you got a 26. So
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
technically,
if he's
that's
gonna have that
kinda what
fall
it would
under,
be.
if he's gonna have that fall under poison,
You feel fine. The
feel
owner of the inn is looking at you like you're a superhuman at this point.
you're gonna poop really well after all that, Bran. Anyways, I'm gonna rush towards the gnome shop.
All right.
My boots let me run faster than he can.
I'm
running.
So Eric is the first to arrive, quickly followed by Jareth. Isley and Fausto, are you staying behind? Are you following?
No, I followed.
I see that everyone else has left, so I pick up like whatever it was I was eating, and I'm just sort of gonna nosh on that as I'm walking. Like an
Alright.
apple. I'm eating
I'm
an
pretty-
apple.
A bowl of
I'm
cereal.
pretty sure the main reason that Fausto sticks with our group is that there's plenty of dead bodies for him to look at when he's hanging out with all of us.
Oh, and by the way, as I'm walking out, I'm gonna grab some food for our friend Phil.
Oh,
Oh,
smart.
That's
I've been feeding him
Bill-
my trail rations up to this point.
The dismembered person that is currently in a trunk attached to a carriage.
It's in a box.
Yeah,
He's in a box.
that was originally
He has a
intended
home.
for hogs.
Have I made you all chaotic evil yet?
No, you said if we forget about Phil and let him die, then we'd hit that point.
I think Matt originally wanted to be chaotic evil and you wouldn't let him.
I wanted to be neutral evil when I started this.
I explicitly chose chaotic neutral because it fit Jareth.
I've been lawful evil like pretty much the entire time, so you know.
Yeah.
Where did I write this stuff down? Hold on. Yeah, it says.
Group of heroes, you.
Well, you said lawful evil. You said you wouldn't make us chaotic evil.
Hey,
but that might
it's
have changed.
It's like Mass Effect. Doesn't matter how big of dicks and how many we are and how many people we kill. If we still save the galaxy, we're still the heroes.
It's
I
very
mean,
true.
If
That's very
everything is destroyed, then I can't do my little evil things. So I'm kind of banking on stability here.
We're kind of suicide squatting it.
kind
Yep.
of. That is an apt description.
Except we're not being forced to. It's more like this world's fun. I don't want it to be all in flames.
So it's more like Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you
That
go.
works.
Yes, let's
I like
compare
that.
it to a much better movie.
He's going to destroy the universe. So, I don't care if anyone dies. I'm part of everyone.
I'm part of everyone.
Or whatever it was he said. Something like that.
Still haven't seen the sequel. Really need to.
Oh, it's so good.
That's really good.
I'm afraid it's going to get out of theaters before I get a chance to. But, oh, yeah.
Stop lollygagging. What's on fire?
Guys, so Barrick and Isaac and Jareth all make it right away to the entrance of the shop. The entrance of the shop, you could have rolled a 1 and still seen. The entrance to the shop is what was a very plain door, is now the entire front of the shop.
So the front's just missing.
The front of the store is just been blown away.
Does it look like it was blown outward or inward?
Outward.
Okay.
With my mouth full, I'm kind of pointing and I'm like, look, they went open air with it.
Do I see Jedry or Jostin?
You see Jostin.
Is he
I am-
alive?
Yes,
I'm.
he's alive.
Is
I
he
need to
okay?
ask. I don't remember which one's which. Which one doesn't talk?
Jostin.
Jostin is the more quiet one.
Justin's
Okay.
the one that was like throwing shit around and breaking it. He's
Yeah.
probably the reason why it blew
Is
up.
he? Yeah. Is he okay?
So yeah, he's the one there. Is he? Yeah, is he okay?
You, looking at Jostin, you see he's got soot on his face. He's very hurriedly putting potions into a sack. Every now and then he drops one and it just it either shatters, there's a small explosion. You're not really sure what's happening at this point, but
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "At ease, friend. What's the issue?"
what's the issue? They took him.
They took Jedry.
They took him. They took my
Who's-
brother.
Who's they?
Some bastards came in last night.
What do they look like?
The-
Did you see them?
Humans, robes, black with purple.
That's racist, man. Okay. Humans wearing black and purple robes. Late at night.
It's a thieves guild. Just kidding.
If you're planning on going after them, I'd advise against that. They sound dangerous. We'll go take care of it for you. We'll find
Screw
it.
that, I'm coming with. And he picks up a battle axe and he just puts it in the bag and turns and starts heading off.
Hey, friend, do you know where you're
I
going?
can't hate on a guy wanting to rescue his brother, so let's go.
I know where they're going. They went west.
All right.
Jeez.
Just slow down. We'll go in due time. Give us
Wait
just
a
a
second.
couple of minutes.
If we're in Kiantor, isn't west towards the ocean?
Yes, he's a little turned around.
So they did not go west.
No.
Probably not.
Because that's heading straight to the ocean, bro.
Yeah, he's actually heading southeast at this point
Oh, he just said
into
west.
the desert, but he yelled out west.
Okay, fine. I'll just follow him.
He is moving at a pace that is pretty damn fast for a.
Wait. We need to go get the cart.
For someone without fancy boots. Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually only move slightly faster than a normal human.
But he's gonna lord it over us.
Forever.
We need to go get Sparkles and Phil.
We do have to go get Sparkles and Phil.
So we're not gonna hide Phil from the gnome.
He's in the box. Isley still doesn't know we have him.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, technically, I don't know about him.
Isley, roll a perception check.
Jareth's entire life runs on technicalities. Yeah, she does not know that we have him.
She doesn't know he's there.
Nope.
What was that thumping sound?
No.
I don't know. A squirrel fell out of a tree.
Completely oblivious.
I'm gonna- So as we're riding in the cart, and we can offer, we'll offer to let him ride on the cart too if he wants to, but Justin can.
He
But if you
can
just
ride
lead
up
the way.
front.
Yeah, right up front and lead the way. And me and Fausto will sit in the back. I don't know where Barrick wants to be. Isley's probably driving it because she tends to do that a lot.
I'm going to specifically be sitting off from the left-hand side,
Okay.
just to be specific.
I'm sitting on the box that Phil is in. And I'm going to play a jaunty revenge song on my lute.
Revenge song. Ugh.
Okay, it's
Ugh.
more like a trying to make a revenge song jaunty. I'm failing miserably. Jareth has been out of his game for performance lately.
Yeah, you're not rolling as well as you normally
As
do.
long as he gets the crappy rolls out now, and the good rolls.
I mean, yeah, if my crappy rolls are all the performance ones, it's not as big of a deal. It just means that maybe my reputation for a performer drops a little bit, but
No,
I still
not
have a-
not even with a 13.
Remember that guy who's a one-hit wonder?
Oh, that's harsh.
He wrote a song about a sex pope. About it.
I'm like Eiffel 65. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba dabba dee dabba dooba dabba dee.
I feel like I should dock you points for that.
They're not actually a one-hit wonder. They just are in America, but they actually did moderately well overseas with their other music.
It's kind of the story of a lot of one-hit wonders in America.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Although,
we-
admittedly, a lot of their other stuff's kind of weird.
Well, it was the 80s.
We've got a small matter to address here.
Yeah.
I need to take the soap out of Phil's mouth and feed him. But before that actually happens, I think I'm going to take the tip of his tongue. So
Okay.
that he can't get spells off anymore.
Are you going to communicate to me this?
Yeah, I'm going to, do it in hand signals. Actually,
Do you
hang
know-
on. We,
Do you
we
know
both,
thieves can't?
Do I need to distract the gnome?
Actually, do you
No,
speak,
the gnome.
do you
So what
speak
happens?
Dwarvish?
I
Justin
think I do, actually.
Yeah,
John-
Isley does speak Dwarvish.
goes walking off. Isley follows him while Barrick and
Wait.
Fausto go back to get the cart. Barrick, you're going with Isley. So
Yeah.
you
Oh,
three are
yeah, well, we have
following.
plenty of time when we go back and get the cart then.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
is it just the three of us that know Dwarvish?
I think
I know-
Isley knows Dwarvish.
Oh.
I know Elvish. I don't know Dwarvish.
Okay.
I do know Elvish, so I could tell you in Elvish what the
Yeah.
plan
Supposed
is
to be looking
here.
up what languages I know.
Probably.
It might help.
I know thieves can't. Fausto, you need to learn thieves can't.
when
Can I
the
teach
opportunity
Fausto? Can I
presents
teach
itself.
Fausto Thieves' Cant?
It would take about an hour a day for about a month. Otherwise, if you have like a lot of time, you could do it in a week, but you need to give up most of that week to do it.
I'm gonna start teaching him Thieves' Cant at least a little bit every day.
No,
Okay.
common and
Cool.
dwarfish.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, Elvish would be
The good one for us.
the good one for us right now. But anyway, that aside, I'm going to take the tip of his tongue off, and hopefully that stops him from being able to get any of his spells off because he won't be able to talk normally.
I will say that with no hands and no tongue, he definitely will not be able to get off spells. Roll a
Wait, does he? Wait, okay. Question. What is he wearing? Because if he doesn't have a spell focus, he's not going to be able to do anything because he has to
That's
have
true because they have to have
components.
spell components anyways.
So unless he's wearing or has something in his pocket that's of
well, but
significance,
there are some spells that only require verbal and somatic components. Not many,
is there?
but there are some.
Yeah, and I think the teleport spell he was using was one that he was able to get off
Just verbally, yep.
verbally.
Yep.
And that's kind of the one that I want to eliminate.
Otherwise, there might end up being a quadriplegic guy just magically appearing 20 feet away from the cart, and Isaac's going to be like, "What the hell is that?"
I don't know.
quadriplegic, just randomly appearing in the woods.
Why you gotta bring it up like that?
Well, he's probably going to be screaming in pain.
So what did you want me to roll for here?
a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Oh
Did you
no!
kill him?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you just kill
attempting-
Phil?
Did he kill Phil?
In attempting to get the tongue removed, he bites down on your finger, causing 2 points of bite damage.
Bite damage.
What is that, piercing?
Probably.
And you drop the scissors down his throat, and he chokes to death.
Well, no, you
No.
in your haste to pull back from the bite, you pull the tongue, but the loss of blood that from such a terrible cut, he dies.
All right.
Cool.
How many hit points did that reduce him to? Because then I'm gonna give him a spare the dying.
This poor man.
Yeah, he's at
Stabilize
0. He has 1 hit point.
All right. If he's at 0, he gets spare the dying.
That puts him at 1, right?
It
It
stabilizes.
stabilizes him so he's not making death saving throws.
Yeah, he's not dead, but he's not doing good.
Because he was doing
He wasn't doing
awesome
good in the
before.
first place.
Oh god. All right. Well,
I'm just prepping the cart at this point,
yeah. If
and I
anything,
hear the fumbling and
he's
screaming.
dead. I'm gonna say that right now. You better drive very carefully at this point.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
no, a splinter in his eye.
I'm gonna call over to Jareth and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you got anything that could like heal this guy just a little bit?"
It's a little bit.
I mean, if he only has 1 hit point, he's technically at that already, doesn't he? I mean, not that as Jareth, I don't necessarily look at it as hit points, but I have 1 healing spell, and since he only has 1 hit point, it'll guaranteed heal him to that 1 hit point. I don't know what good that'll do. A healing check could do that.
Oh, that's true. I could
Just do a medicine check,
Yeah,
yeah.
I could just do a medicine check and I could.
Go for it. Do a medicine check.
Stops the bleeding.
All right. So spare the dying allowed you to get him stable, and then with that, you were able to patch him up. He is.
You just shoved a wad of gauze in his mouth.
Basically.
Gave him a shot of whiskey.
He's unconscious, but alive. At this point, I'm going to say he has basically gone catatonic to escape the torment that is his life.
That is his now life.
Well, I mean,
with the wrong
wor-
people.
Worst case scenario, meat shield.
Meat shield. Literal
Medium
meat
case
shield.
scenario, Rock shows up and is a little bit hungry after his long flight. We can give him a snack.
Pocket paraplegic.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Okay, we're going to move on.
I'm gonna sing that song as we're getting the cart back to follow Justin.
Create an epic song that everybody likes.
Poker paralegic, gotta catch 'em all.
Oh. Okay,
This
Yeah,
campaign
yeah,
is
evil deed for the
nothing
day.
like I thought it was ever gonna be.
Kind of exactly how I pictured playing anything with Matt and Dave. So
Doesn't help that we continue to push each other to do even weirder things.
I mean, you have to remember, I didn't meet Matt before this.
yeah, that's true. You didn't know him for 12 years.
It's just me meeting you two for the first time.
Actually, yeah, I didn't meet. We'd been playing this for months before I ever met you guys in person.
And it was that meeting that allowed Doc to feel comfortable to go even more with everything. It has escalated since meeting you guys.
Oh, since like Halloween, yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
All right, so you all followed Justin for quite some time.
Quite some time.
I'm gonna play the theme from Pulp Fiction. Oops.
You know, the
You mean
There we go.
Miserloo?
Miserloo. Sure.
people he's been tracking, the people he's tracking right now have been, you know, going since about
Yeah, they're like 6 hours ahead of us.
yeah, about 6 hours. As you're walking, Justin angrily tells you of the events that led up to this. That these two men came late at night after they had closed up shop, and Justin and Jedry, being the friendly guys that they are, opened the door, let them in, only to have these two men bust through the door and attempted to demand magic items or potions or anything. They were incredibly crude and offensive about it. And we told them to get the hell out, and that should they continue on this harassing behavior, that, well, we knew some people that we could rely on who were adventurers.
Aw.
And at that point, they laughed. They knocked me out cold. And when I came to, the place was ransacked, and Jedry was gone.
The place, it is full of ransackery.
I have to protect my brother. I have to get him back.
Aye, and we'll do just that.
Eventually, you come to. You see smoke in the distance.
Smoke. Are we going west? Is it smoke on the water?
I'm gonna play "I See Fire" by Ed Sheeran. Not bad.
Did that wrong? Seems like you guys are all coming from.
Oh, hey, by the way, did I get a chance to attune to the magic murder bag?
Magic murder
Yes.
bag.
Sweet. Now
During
I
the
know
night.
what it does.
Now I know what it does.
Are you mad at me because I told you it was a bag of holding?
No, because technically you're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And I guess you don't realize that my gauntlet lets me instantly know what stuff does either.
That's true. I wouldn't remember that.
Duck the heavy can adjust.
Primarily for the fact that I didn't care about anything that was going on during the shop scene.
Speed boots.
Okay.
Break it down.
So,
Please
you
don't
guys
say
have been
break it down.
traveling
It's terrifying.
through the desert, deeper into the desert as you go. Passing over a sand dune, you see smoke from a campfire. It is about 10:30 in the morning at this point. So
Gentlemen, esteemed
Um,
representatives of the machine
fairly easy to see the
workers,
smoke
nuclear
off in the
engineering, and
distance.
custodials of the science unions. I've read your list of grievances, and I'm prepared
And
to
I'm
make
gonna let you guys
a very
decide
generous
how to
offer
approach this.
On behalf of Venturi Industries.
What is the gnome doing?
Given
If
Joe.
he's just gonna charge in, I don't
Dr.
really think we have a
Given Joe.
choice.
And
He
this
is
my magic
moving
metal bag.
ahead at full.
A breakneck pace. All right, I'm on his heels.
He is determined as all hell at this point.
Wait, Justin is?
Yeah.
Jams.
Yeah, I'm following. I'll jump off the cart and follow because I want to leave the cart at a safe distance.
Okay.
Am I driving the cart?
Unless you chose not to be, but
Wait,
we've
he's
tended
a-
to
he's
have
a
you
no-
drive it in the past when you weren't here.
What's his
Usually
max
I already
walking?
have
What's his
handling.
max running speed?
Handling.
Gnomes are at 25 like
25.
gnomes, right?
Yeah, the Sparkles is probably pretty comfortable with you guiding it.
Okay, so I will stop the cart and follow.
I almost want to put him on my shoulders and run, but
You kind of feel like if you did that,
I don't want him dropping potions on my head.
he's pretty riled up right now. He has his what is it? He has his great axe drawn,
Oh, yeah, that too.
and he's just marching forward.
But he is a gnome, so his great axe is like still just a normal axe.
He's
Oh no,
great axe.
he's somehow wielding a great axe.
He's wielding a full-sized great axe.
You're not entirely sure how at this point.
Yeah,
but
because normally he would have to take penalties to try and.
I don't know. He's got some potions in that basement.
he chugged like 6 potions of giant strength, didn't he?
He chugged the bear potion. Do I still have the bear potion?
Code Milky Green.
Oh, I do still have the bear potion. Not that I'm ever gonna use it.
What do I have? I have lots of random things.
I don't want spells. I want weapons. And I don't want a paper cut. Thank you very much, Monster Manual.
I didn't do it.
Pajamas. So dumb.
I plead the second.
Do.
I plead the third.
She's going behind your desk.
Yeah, I know.
Are we using candy to lure your cat away from somewhere?
No.
No, he's showing
Oh.
you because it's nips.
I'm
It's
showing you my
funny.
nips.
Showing us your nips.
There we
Are you
go.
sure? Okay, well then. Here,
That's
I'll show you my pussy.
He looks so happy.
That face he had was perfect.
I put great axe. I meant battle axe. It's not that big.
No, battle axe isn't as big. No,
Okay.
great axe is a big two-handed one, is what I was saying.
No, it's a battle axe.
Battle axe is fine. I guess technically gnomes are still considered. No, gnomes are small. Gnomes are small.
Yep,
not
gnomes are
medium,
considered
so.
small.
Let's make sure this works. Yep.
Battle axe.
Don't chew on my books.
Also,
3
you look at-
slashing damage.
The last name that they took for themselves, Their last name is Potion Drop.
Really?
Potion drop.
That's funny.
Humorous.
All right. So he's
Funny.
charging forward.
You're so funny, no?
Oh look,
Oh,
desert.
God.
There's dudes at the desert.
So ahead of you, you see two mages.
And
You
a
see
bunch of skeletons.
Justin unconscious lying on the ground.
Cool beans.
You mean Jedry?
Jedry,
Yeah,
yes.
Jedry.
Twins.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
No. Just no.
We didn't start the fire.
Oh, I'm about to.
Start the fire?
I have fireball now.
Sounds like fun. What is this? This is a long ways away. I can't. I cannot.
It's all completely open terrain, so you see them pretty far distant.
Okay, buddy, I'm actually going to need you to get off my lap now. I'm sorry, buds. Thanks for sitting with me for a minute, then.
Yeah. I can hit this guy in 2 turns. That's it.
Is that measurement right?
Yeah, are you are the
We're not. So that is okay.
Yeah.
Then I can hit them all now.
That is if they don't run up to meet us.
So let's see. There's 4 skeletons and like, are those mages?
All right, so in front of you,
What's this?
you see 4. Well, you see 2 mages. You see what looks to be 4 skeletons. Ignore the crossbows in their hands. They're wielding their weapons, whatever weapon they have.
Swords or whatever, long swords most of the time for basic skeletons.
And then you see some kind of withered skeletal-like creature. That is actually right next to Jedry.
right next to Jedry.
Probably not good.
Just for sake of the view of this, I'm going to turn everybody to face the correct direction.
You put them that way in the first place.
I know. And then I changed my mind that I don't like it. I can do that. I am in charge.
I know.
All right. Are we rolling initiative?
Yes.
Should I be full health?
Yeah, you had a long rest.
Got it. Ah!
I don't
Can
think
I-
I used any spells last time. Yeah,
Whoop.
full.
Hell yeah! About damn time I go first.
Wow.
I'm going to clear this. So,
I mean, it doesn't help that my initiative, I think I don't have any... I think I only have like a +2 too.
I have a +4 to mine, which isn't crazy.
Because it's your dex, right? Yeah, okay, so I have a +3. But
Oh wait, don't I have a thing that gives me an extra
did
bonus?
I actually roll a 19? No, I rolled an 18. So...
I roll an
Oh wait, that's not what I was doing. Yep.
Don't you
You
know
have
the
to
risk?
select your character on the map.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was a different campaign. My character had that thing. Do you need me to roll again?
no, I'm putting you in the right order.
Gotta remember.
Oh, okay.
You were at 14. Nick is at 22.
Dang it! I really needed to go first this time.
Yeah, it lets you change your own, I guess.
I really needed to go first because I could have hit all but one of them with my fireball without hitting Jedry.
Well, you ain't gonna hit me, so
Well, yeah, but they go.
are they going before
me.
you? Oh, they do go before you.
Well, that's not the skeletons don't, but the 2 mages do, so they might move. Maybe not. Well, we'll see.
I'm guessing it'll be slight. I think it'll still be
Yeah, they might still be within it.
Jedry. Oh no, Jedry! Ow!
I picked fear.
Alright, so I clicked the wrong token. So that's
Not
10.
useful here. 'Cause he's too
Skeleton.
Flip.
Gedry rolled a 6. And last but not least, that one. Too many
That one.
cards.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too
Not
many cooks.
Actually, I want to learn the whole song, even though it's like 10 minutes long.
Alright. So, Beric, you're up first.
Cool beans. You know what that means.
I rarely do.
I get to move this far.
You can use the dash action and move the full length in one turn.
They
Yep.
also would then get to attack me.
They're ranged mages. I'm pretty sure they're going to attack you anyways.
Yeah, but then all the skeletons can hit me, like at
Oh,
the
that's
same
true.
time. It's probably not.
I mean, whatever
good.
works. Yeah.
That's 25, 35 is there.
You could also use an action surge to dash and then attack.
That's true.
Ooh. I only get one of those though. Yeah, this is a good opportunity to do that. That's sure. And then 35.
Well, keep in mind though, if you do that, that means you're going to be potentially in range of my fireball when I hurl it at them.
That's true.
That too. I don't have that super cool thing against AoE effects like rogues do. So we're gonna we'll just stay here. It's fine.
Play it safe. Yeah.
I'm just running and screaming.
Alright.
You do.
Ends your turn?
Like absolutely.
Well, the two mages are looking at this guy running directly at them.
One of them casts True Polymorph and turns you into a frog. Actually, no, that's a touch spell.
It's better than a goddamn wolf. I mean, not really, but
Lovely.
Do you want me to mute when I do that? I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know if
All
my
right.
sound's coming through my headset or not.
You are now
So,
muted.
how do I roll?
Okay, so it is coming through my headset. That's good.
Alright, so I roll what plus what? I always forget spells.
Depends on what kind of spell.
This guy right here, yeah, he's gonna cast Magic Missile.
That automatically hits, and it does a D4, 3d4, and then one extra d4 for each level of the spell above 1.
Mhm.
So if he's casting at level 5, he does 5d4. Or not level 5, sorry. Level 3 would do 5d4 because it's the 3 plus 2 extra.
It's 3d4 plus 3 for each.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
For each
One.
bolt.
Yeah, because they're all going right at the guy running directly at them. So that would be 8. Nick,
8
To your
unblockable damage.
okay.
You're a level 5 fighter. You should be able to chest that pretty easily.
Oh yeah, 8 damage is fine. I mean,
right
I
now
take
they
it
just see a random ass dwarf charging at them, so they're not going to use
Anything crazy, yeah.
their full power. But the other one is going to do the same thing.
You fools. This isn't even my final form.
And that's 9. So, 17 damage in total. And they're going to... This guy's going to move over here. And this one is actually going to move over here a little bit. Fausto, you're up. I need paper because you guys are all going to have different... Oh, no, I can do it that way. Cool.
Alright, I'm moving
Alright.
here.
Maybe.
What's that, 30? No, one more. Alright, and then, let's see, 70 feet. Okay, so I need to remeasure then. Okay. Let's see if I'm right here then. Yes. I'll make sure that I'm moving in a legal manner. Okay, so I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm gonna cast Shatter. And the target, by the way, is going to be the 10-foot radius that hits these guys.
The 3 of them.
Yeah, these 3 over here.
Cool.
So it's right. You're casting it right here to hit all 3.
What level are you casting it at?
I have to cast it at level 3.
Oh, that's right, because
I
you're
only have
yeah,
level
'cause you're a
3
warlock.
spell slots.
You
So let's see. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
versus his DC.
Yeah, and then it's 4d8.
So 7.
Ignore that one. I meant to do all of them at once. So on a fail they take 18, or on a fail they take half of 18, which is 9.
And you say Constitution?
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw.
All right. So
If they failed the save, they take 18. If they succeeded the save, they take 9.
Yeah.
all right. So this one is he takes 9 because he survived his throw. This one did not, and therefore he is dead. Mage.
These skeletons are going to be fun. So I don't even know, what is my max
He
output?
takes 18 because I'm assuming a 6 is a fail, or a 7 is a fail.
For Constitution saving throw on this magic, what is it opposed?
What's your spell DC?
I forget how to calculate that.
It's calculated for you if you go into spellbook. Save DC is at the bottom of the floor. So you go to your class, and then it's save DC at the bottom.
At the bottom of the class,
No, go to spellbook,
right?
and then cantrips known, spells known, can prepare, and save DC.
Oh, 14.
Okay. So, you cast Shatter, and that's thunder damage. It's good to know. So it has disadvantage. Forgot about that. That's cool. The mage grasps his head and just it rocks him. You see it just shake him to the core. One of the skeletons' head just explodes out. The other one, you see it react, but it recovers and looks directly at you.
Okay.
Somehow
Okay.
sensing where this this powerful force came from. Oh, will that end your turn?
Do I still get a cantrip even though I moved?
No, cantrips count as an action as
Okay,
well.
then yeah, that's going to be my turn.
No, you should still be able to do a cantrip.
No, cantrips count as action.
But as a spellcaster, you can cast a spell and a cantrip per
But
turn.
I moved.
Oh, okay.
And
thought you could still
moving
do
is
that.
a minor action, right?
5th edition got rid of minor action, major action, all of that stuff. It's actually just move action and then bonus action if you have it.
But one of the rules that's not clearly stated in the manual is that dedicated casters can cast a full-fledged spell and a cantrip every turn. But if you as the DM want to decide that movement stops you from casting that cantrip, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
because I know you've let us use the cantrips before, but I think we were usually probably standing in place most of the time. So
yeah, I'm gonna say that if you're moving, then your energy is being spent towards that movement, and so you won't be able to multicast at that point.
Okay.
all right,
Just like I've decided. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys this now while I'm thinking about it. I've been incredibly inconsistent with AC's armor class when damage equals. I tend to favor you guys in that scenario every time, but sometimes I don't. And so to be consistent, if you guys match armor class, I'm gonna have you roll for damage and then take half damage. For everybody, you versus monsters, monsters versus you.
okay,
If you roll the AC, it's going to be half damage.
that works.
I feel like that'll make it more.
I've always just done it in favor of the players, but I'm pretty lenient with with my game.
Yeah.
I'm a very
I
forgiving
want you guys
DM.
to be successful here, but when we get to part 2 of this campaign, y'all are fucked if you mess up.
Well, that's not good because I mess up a lot. All right, is it my turn?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
Yep. And question here is gonna be this one's dead, right?
Yep, this guy's dead.
Okay. So do I cast a fireball or do I cast one of my other spells? I have to be careful not to get Jedry caught in the blast, so. All right. I'm going to cast a fireball right on that spot that I was just measuring from.
Okay.
So it's a 20-foot range, so it's going to just miss Jedry, but it's going to hit this guy, this guy, this guy, the big one, and then also this guy.
Okay.
So going to hit those 4.
Do me a favor and make a mark. Draw where you want to hit the fireball, so I can make sure.
So I'm aiming it. It was like right up in this area, and
Okay.
it's a 20-foot range.
Yep.
So it should hit all of these dudes, those 4 dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm casting it at level 3 because that's what I can cast it at. All of them have to make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Not a whiskey.
Well, that's
Versus
a
my
shame.
spell save DC.
That
which I
is a
believe
terrible thing.
is 16.
I still have half a giant thing of beer, so.
Yes, my spell save DC is 16. So they have to be the 16 or tie at 16.
And that's dexterity, right?
Yes, dexterity saving throw. Buddy.
13 for the skeleton. 1 and skeleton 2 is going to get a 10. Skeletons are done for. 7 for the mummy.
Ooh, it's a mummy.
It's a
Ooh,
mummy.
mummy.
And a 15 for the mage.
So they all failed.
all failed. All right, roll for damage.
All right,
a
slash
good one.
R 8d6. 35 fire damage.
Fuck.
Fireball, bitches.
Well, we're just gonna go starting with this guy and go clockwise.
Okay.
He did.
He takes the first brunt of the fireball exploding out.
It's him first. Yep.
Jareth walks forward, whips out his lute, and
Oh, yeah.
strums this epic power chord on it. This fireball goes arcing through the air, way higher than necessary.
It's,
Way
it's,
higher
it's,
than
it's,
this.
it's through the fire and the flames. That's what.
Yes, I start playing through the fire and flames. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's fantastic.
Have I ever mentioned what I want to do one time for a one shot? Is just take like epic metal songs like Dragon Force and Von Kanto and stuff like that. Take a song and create a one shot campaign out of it, and just do that for a series.
I would recommend Dragon Force's Heroes of the not Heroes of the Storm. Is it Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, I think it is.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I listen to when I write.
Yeah, just I want to do a bunch of them though. I want to do a series of that.
That'd be kind of fun.
Isn't that kind of what Brutal Legend is?
I never really played much of
I never
Brutal.
No,
really did either.
Brutal Legend is just Jack Black saying, "I want to make a video game," so they did.
Just be like, just Jack Black going like, yeah.
Pretty much, it's
So
Jack Black
being-
pretending to be a roadie.
being Jack
It-
Black.
Yeah, it's Jack Black being Jack Black. What?
Except,
Is an action adventure game that then becomes a like real time strategy game.
And it has a little bit of rock.
only
band
at the
thrown in.
very, very end of it, though. Like, it's mostly action adventure game.
More than it should have been.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I want to know
Alright.
I want to see my fireball fuck these guys up.
Yeah. So this fireball goes arcing through the air, smashes down in front of the skeleton. The force of the impact shatters the skeleton. This one, already hurt from the shatter damage dealt to it, hit the first wave of flames, hit it, and it lights up and falls to the ground, just destroyed. The mummy, because it has vulnerability to fire,
Take 70 damage.
takes
Rough days.
instantly lights up. And you see it run around in a circle
I'm just imagining a mummy flailing. It's kind of hilarious.
for a while before it just turns to ash.
Yep. I incinerated that mummy.
This guy withstands a lot of the flame for as long as he can, but eventually the burns just take its toll, and he collapses dead.
Clean sweep.
He had 33 health.
Yes.
Well, you just effectively made it so I can't attack anything until turn 3.
I'm sorry. That's part of the reason I warned you about getting in the zone of my fireball, though. So,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
wow.
and you're welcome.
Wait, what was it going to be? A dexterity saving throw? I might have passed.
Nobody survived that.
Nope. Please tell me that at the very least, at the epicenter of where that hit, the sand of the desert just turned to glass.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So there's just a sheet of glass.
Your camera keeps
right
shifting,
here.
Jared.
I know.
Why?
It
Okay.
my book bumps it, and it's stupid.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't like to stay in place. Actually, maybe if I put my book underneath the thing, might hold it better. So yeah, sheet of glass. That's my turn because I don't. Oh, nice. I don't get to do a
cantrip. No.
a cantrip. Yeah. But I am going to. Who's going next?
Me.
I'm assuming you're probably not going to rush all the way in, are you?
Nope.
Well, I will give. Cause, I mean, they might still be able to attack me, but Barrick's still kind of in the forefront. I'm going to give Barrick a Bardic Inspiration. I have 5 of those. Actually, no, wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save those so I can do my thing that lowers their chance to hit with them instead. So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I think that'll be more beneficial if I can protect you from a powerful spell or myself from a powerful spell than to give you a slight better chance to hit, because you tend to hit everything anyways. So yeah, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Isley is up.
Move here.
Okay. That's it?
Exciting, yes.
Did
Okay.
our gnome friend get put in the initiative order?
I don't think he did.
Oh, I forgot Jocelyn.
We could put him after me.
Yep. I'm just going to have Jocelyn go.
Didn't he get like a 6?
Oh, no, that was
No, that's Jedry.
Jedry.
Oh.
I was saying you could have them use the same one, just go at the same time.
That'd work.
Yep. I'll do the gnomes together. That'll make sense. All right. Well, I don't need the mummy anymore, I guess.
The mummy smolders. That ends its turn.
Well, the other thing about Fireball is it specifies that it sets things on fire, ignites flammable objects in the area. That aren't being worn or carried. So I guess the bandages was count as being worn. So never mind. I would still potentially have it set a mummy on fire if I as a DM, just because that makes sense. But they have that's why.
Mummy.
Yeah, that's why they have the fire vulnerability, though. So.
4, 5. There you go.
Which did not have that vulnerability, it would have survived that blast. So.
Well, that's all the skeleton can do right now.
Good thing the skeleton's mindless. Otherwise, it would probably be running the other direction right now.
Yeah. Mummy's dead, so his turn's over.
Well, Jedry has got a clean run to escape unless he's tied up. And that other mage is wounded because of your shatter, so we're in pretty good shape. Hey Nick, there's a skeleton ran close. You're going to be able to punch it in the face.
I can punch something in the face.
Unless you want to double move and action surge to attack the mage.
It's tempting.
So Jedry is going to take 3 steps, and then he's going to double over and vomit.
That's not good. I'm going to hope it's just from the stress.
It's probably not.
Or from the I mean, maybe it's from the smoldering smell of human from right over there.
Could also be heat stroke.
It's true. It could be heat stroke. In which case, I have three water.
Water
I
skins.
Water skins, yeah.
have
That I
a bottle
always
of
fill up in
wine.
town, so I have plenty of water.
Let me see really quick.
I think action surge is what, a short rest? Where is its class?
Mr. T.
Okay.
Short rest, awesome. Oh, both of those are short rest. I didn't know that.
If I could have used a cantrip at the same time, I was going to vicious mockery that last mage.
All your
All
friends
right.
are dead.
All your friends are dead.
So Justin moved, Jed removed,
Beric!
Beric.
Okay.
Skeleton there, and
It's
there's a mage over there.
60 to here. So we're gonna move, dash. I'm gonna use my action surge because I'm cool.
Which actually still lets you, that means you get to swing twice still.
I know.
So,
Apparently
this guy's
that's what
dead.
Lana's doing with
No,
it.
I can't. I maxed out at 15 per swing. So unless he took
What'd you
damage
say?
before, I
That's
can't.
what Lana's doing with the kids when they're level.
Yo,
up
he
in
took
D&D.
damage from Doc's Shatter, though.
No,
Oh, he
not
did?
this
Yeah,
one.
then
Yeah.
I could kill him.
So
Not this
he-
one.
Very likely to kill him.
Oh,
This
he
one,
did,
this one is full health.
but he took damage from Doc's Shatter.
No, he took damage from Doc Shatter.
But
No, Shatter does half damage.
Shatter
on
does
their
half
own
if
pass.
they succeed.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the skeleton.
Yeah, no,
This dude is
Shatter.
fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just say.
I was
Yeah,
looking
you
at
wanna,
the.
yeah, you want to see how fucked up?
Oh, wow.
Breaking
Oh.
fucking kneecaps. What are you
Oh,
doing?
wow.
No. If that kills him, he's staying alive. This fucker's alive.
So, what do you want to do?
I am going to smash his kneecaps to the point where he does not want to be alive. like his both of his legs from his knees to his hips are going to be broken.
What did he ever do to you? Actually, what did Phil ever do to us? About the same as what this guy did. So, yeah, no, go for it.
No. They took my friend. Phil is just Thieves Guild bullshit. I don't care.
Phil wasn't Thieves Guild. Phil was a mage, but they just attacked us when I was trying to be
Oh
friendly.
yeah. Okay. No. This guy took a
That's
friend.
true, yeah. No, this guy kidnapped someone that
This
we
guy
like.
kidnapped fucker.
He's gonna get punished worse than Phil.
Yeah.
Can the box fit 2 people?
Well, he doesn't have. Well, the other guy doesn't
I
have arms
thought
and
the
legs.
box could because it was for a large-sized hog.
When you
So, does that
discount
mean
the
if I-
extraneous limbs,
So does that mean if we make this guy a quadriplegic, we can fit them both in the box?
I mean they'll be squished in there really tightly, but I think that's feasible.
I'm not supposed to know about it though.
We're not talking out loud. Don't worry about it.
I don't know that we ever actually intentionally hid it from you.
No, I don't think
I
we
did.
did. I think it just
I
kind of
did.
happened.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Doc did.
No, you guys absolutely did. Isley would.
Oh
Occupied.
yeah, we did. I remember. Well, yeah,
All right.
specifically
Well,
when we were trying to
anyways.
put him in the box in the first place.
So you
All right,
crushed
well,
this guy's
okay.
kneecaps.
So, Beric runs up and with this scream of rage, swings his hammer as low to the ground as he can.
Well, I mean, I did a dash action, so I literally ran 60 feet. So I basically clotheslined him at the knees.
He goes
Did a Happy Gilmore golf swing.
at an
Mhm.
angle,
Giant Happy
Man.
Gilmore golf swing.
lands on the ground. Beric, using the momentum, does a full 360 before taking the hammer above his head and smashing it down on what used to be this guy's lower legs. He is unconscious
So much shock.
and
But he's alive.
alive.
He's bleeding out. His lower extremities are mush.
Yeah.
There's no chance of saving them at this point.
Spread the dying. No, I'm kidding. But
No, it's not better than dying. The things we do to these people
no, I
is
said
not
spare.
better than
I
dying.
said spare the dying.
Oh, spare the dying.
Well,
Hey,
you
well,
can, when a person goes to 0 hit points, you can choose to knock them out or
yeah,
not.
Well, because I mean, I could have smashed him in the face, and I didn't.
could have.
Yeah.
That's,
Anyways,
that's me choosing to keep him alive.
It's his turn.
It is the mage's turn.
I'm assuming he's making a death saving throw.
No, see, you chose not to kill him, so he doesn't have to.
Oh, that's right. Enemies don't. That's only for players, really.
Yep.
Players and NPCs that are allied with us. That
I don't know
so
what
do-
he's doing, but I am
Save
literally
him.
staring him in the face. Whatever he does.
He's right
I'm going to be
on the ground
in his
while
face.
he's
Just
He's unconscious and like convulsing a tiny bit.
Yeah.
oh,
He,
did he fall unconscious? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
he
Well, you have to.
starts to come to a little.
Are you gonna Eldritch Blast that skeleton right in the face?
Really want to, but he is coming to a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting Eldritch Blast in the face. The skeleton.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's
Oh, what did I even
range
roll
spell
for that?
attack against.
I only
So
rolled
that
a
was
12.
man, I forgot how I
D20 plus
calculated that.
proficiency.
20 plus proficiency.
D20 plus proficiency. Your spellcasting modifier, which I believe is charisma.
Yeah. So.
You should be like what? D20 plus 6 or plus 7?
Yeah. Plus 6. So. I'll just roll a straight D20 because it's right there. So.
Plus 6, so 17.
And there's no dodging that, right?
That's against AC.
That's for safety. Yep.
Oh, well, that hits.
Okay.
That's 11 plus 6, right?
2 beams right into the skeleton's eye sockets.
Yeah, actually, let's see.
Yeah, make sure plus 2 it is.
Two beams, so it's
2d10, right?
2d10.
Plus your charisma modifier for
Yeah.
each d10.
So 16 plus charisma modifier is 3.
Well, that's per beam, though. It's charisma per
Oh,
beam,
that's
so it's
right.
actually plus 6. So that's 22.
22.
All right. What is Eldritch Blast again? What does it do?
It's like a force. It's force damage. So it's basically just
So-
an energy, force energy, punching it right in the face.
Fausto with this look of almost boredom
Sounds like him.
at this
That's accurate.
inconvenience and the fact that at most he maybe got to see a mummy before it was burned to death, but
Is that a mummy?
just
was.
points, like not even like points it, just kind of tips his wand, his staff towards the skeleton, and this black energy goes piercing through it, and the skeleton just shatters apart. Bones go flying in opposite direction.
I'm still standing there with like holding the loot from the strum. Kind of amazed at what I did. I'm gonna be like, so yeah, guys, I can do that now.
So that's everybody, right?
That's everybody.
I
I'll
did
return to
absolutely
Justin and be like,
nothing.
you were right to warn these guys about us. Too bad they didn't listen. Let's go check on Jedry.
I know where I'm needed.
Isley, help me come check on Jedry.
Nick.
Okay.
I don't need the skeletons
I
anymore.
can't hear you, Nick. So hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Things.
All right.
Wait, no, Isley, come stand over here and help me with Jedry. Thank you.
What's happening?
Oh, so her back's to them now.
Ah, not appropriate things to do to people.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna watch whatever he's gonna do to this guy.
So, Barrick, I'm going to ask you. You have an option here.
All
Do
right.
you want him to have the fill treatment, or are you okay with letting me put this in my magic murder bag?
Ooh.
I like slaves. I mean, I'm
That's
assuming
a
I
new-
know.
that's a
Do I
new
know what
thing
the
we're
murder
learning
bag
about
does
there.
at this point?
I'm just gonna leave it at magic murder bag.
That sounds pretty fun.
His
You're okay
eyes
with
go
this?
wide.
What?
The mage's eyes go wide at the sound of this, and he looks
Wait, I
at
thought
the
he was
bag.
unconscious still.
No,
he came to on his
oh.
turn.
Okay.
On his turn, he started to come to.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks at this bag that Fausto is referring to, and there's just a slight little glimmer of recognition that then turns to pure utter terror.
I don't even have to roll intimidation on this one.
Oh no. His legs are broken, and there's two very angry looking people standing over him.
One of whom
The
was holding a
intimidation
One of
magic
whom is the
murder
one who
bag.
put him in this position.
So I'm gonna ask him, why did you steal our friend?
All right. We were told to get as much powerful items as we could. The little runt refused. So we thought we'd have some fun.
Yeah,
Really-
well, he said something about some adventurers, didn't he?
Thought he was bluffing, but he'll get his.
The biggest question is, who sent you?
Who sent you?
And he slowly reaches in like over his robes and pulls out this chain,
Stop him! Stop him!
and you can see it's an emblem of Kadarn.
And Kadarn was the bad guy, right?
The
Was
Death
the-
Knight. Yes.
Kieran was
that's
the douche
guy
canoe. Yeah,
do something with.
the guy that everyone's scared of, but hasn't done shit to stop us from saving the world yet. So, yet
He doesn't know you exist yet.
I am very offended at that. I'm gonna have to sit him down and have a talking to when we finally find him.
As
Used to
far
read
as
the
he
newspaper
knows
more.
at this point, there's just some random people going around burning shit down, and he's
I
okay
gotta
with
sneeze.
that.
Alright, dude, I'm gonna kill you peacefully if you tell me what you know of his plans.
Peacefully. That's a good deal.
Plans. Regain his full strength and kill you all.
He hasn't even reached his final form.
Wow, twice in one session.
It's two perfect opportunities for DBZ references. What am I supposed to do? I could breathe in space and you can't.
And one more question before I send you to the Black Abyss.
I've been there. It's nice.
How is he planning to regain power?
To that, he just spits.
And I stick a knife directly through his throat.
He has ceased to be.
Alright, I'm chopping him up.
Spare the
into a
dying!
magic
No.
murder bag.
Spare the dying!
All right.
Okay,
Go
I want
ahead.
to do a medicine check to see if I can ascertain what's
Wait.
wrong with Jedri.
Wait,
Okay.
okay. Does the murder bag does it just use what goes into it as material, or does it use what you put into it? Like
It
as
uses
is.
what you put into it.
So we don't want these mangled, crushed legs to go into the bag.
No.
I've
You
already
want the
got
legs?
in there, though.
Put in the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he already has legs in there.
You already have legs in
I
there.
only need
I
the
mean-
torso and head, really.
Okay.
But,
Why don't we just use Phil?
Because Phil's still alive.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Also, Phil is our pet.
Pet.
You don't put a pet in a magic murder bag.
Wow, Fausto has some morals.
You don't.
Lawful evil.
Oh, what is that? Isn't there like
We
a
wouldn't
Facebook
put-
page of like D&D quotes taken out of context?
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't
that's
put
perfect.
pets in a murder bag.
That's fantastic. We probably have a lot of good stuff we could contribute to those. All right, so I don't know. I'm assuming I didn't have advantage on that.
Yeah, no. You're not
I got a 9. I'm not like trying to heal him or anything. I'm just trying to see what's wrong with him. So 9's not terrible, but
So as you're checking him out, he's really messed up right now. He's got some wounds that have do an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
Okay.
I'm much
a little
better at
better.
that.
You can see that one of his wounds, there's only really one major area that is of any interest to you.
They took his kidneys, didn't they?
It took his freaking kidneys.
No, it's the fact is that he
You didn't wake up in a tub full of
can
ice.
see some necrotic damage done
Oh,
on his back. It's like
all right.
hard.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
Level 1 spell. H comes after F, Cameron. Let's see. I'm casting it at level 2. So he regains 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier points. And I'm casting at level 2, so he regains 2d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Go ahead and roll.
So he regains 11 hit points.
Okay.
And I use the second level spell slot to do that. Oops, that shouldn't be there. There we go.
So he heals up, but seems weaker than he did before.
That's not good.
And he gets up and he thanks thank you all. Brother, what are you doing out here? And his brother kind of, tells him he had to come out, he had to save him, and you guys were following in his footsteps, following behind him without even a hesitation. Thank you, friends. Something feels off. The creature there, and he points to the mummy
You mean that pile of ash?
where the mummy once stood. They unleashed it on me. I don't know what it did. And with that, he doubles over and pukes again.
Gross.
I do not have the spell remove curse. Is there a temple in Kiantor?
So yeah, with a
Can I-
21,
Oh yeah, I probably know what it is then for Arcana.
yeah, with your Arcana check, you definitely are aware that this is a curse.
Okay, well then, I would not have cast Healing Word on him if I knew that then.
Well, I don't think you
'Cause-
would have known before telling you that the mummy had done something to him.
But I could
No.
tell it was a curse.
Yeah, I'll let you retract that.
Okay. Because, yeah, he can't regain hit points if he's cursed, so. Thank you. I'm just saying, like, if I was able to recognize a curse, even if I didn't know necessarily it was from the mummy, I might not. I would have probably waited before casting healing magic, because a lot of times curses make it worse or make it ineffective. So, just in case I need that spell slot later is my only concern.
All right, so you ask about a temple, and Jedry, or not Jedry, Jostin, Kiantor replaced our temple with the casino years ago.
Is there a priest or anyone that practices healing? Jedry's been
Fled the
cursed.
city when they fled the city when the casino took over. They all left. Whenever we need anything, we send people to Liagade, the mage's college.
How far is that?
It's about a 2 days travel through the desert.
That's not good. Oh, damn it!
I don't think we can save him, can we?
We need speedy transportation. Isley, invoke the dragon scale.
Okay, how do
I
do
mean,
that?
can we
don't know. Summon Rocked. We need his help.
Can you take him on the horse and get there in a day?
It's with a horse.
Just him and the horse.
The 2 day travel is with horses.
But normal travel times are like standard walking pace, maybe slightly sped up. This would be like full gallop.
Like
only
Lord of
taking
the
enough
Rings
time.
need to be there. Shit.
Yeah, like when Gandalf.
Like
calls,
the horse is probably gonna be dead when they get there.
All right,
if you're I'm not gonna kill Spark.
No. I mean, probably. Okay,
but I'd ride him near the point of exhaustion.
Yeah. You could probably get there if you're not resting. If you're just traveling, because he's a gnome and you're a human, I would say that the horse could probably manage that. It's been carrying a cart this entire time.
How many hit points does Jedry have?
Do a
total
medicine check to determine that.
Oh God. Hey!
I'll take that.
That's only with a +4, guys.
He started off with 36. He's down to 26 as his total HP.
Okay.
But he's got 16 right now.
Shit.
And
wait, no. But this is okay. He might get knocked unconscious, but his maximum won't drop to 0. So, in 2 days, we can get him there, and he'll be okay. But any longer than that, and he will probably die. That's player knowledge, and maybe Jareth knows a little, roughly, kind of the idea, but Jareth wouldn't know the exact kind of time frame, but he would know roughly 2 days might be enough time.
You would know that you'd be cutting it very close, that it's doable without
like super rushing.
Yeah.
So even if we didn't do full gallop, if we did a trot and cut it down to like a day and a half trip, we'd probably be okay. But we'd have to head straight there.
Or I could try summoning the dragon.
Or you could try summoning the dragon, and we could fly there really, really quick.
Or like we could just have him carry the gnomes, and then we could meet up with them.
Yeah, but Rocked technically still is evil, so I'd be worried.
Well, it'd be...
He does like us, though. He's totally cool with us, so he'd probably help us out.
The sick gnome and you could go.
Yeah.
That's
And then
kind of what my thought was.
Come with the wagon and the not sick gnome.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Okay, so what do I have to do to summon the dragon?
No idea. Hold up the scale so it glints in the sunlight and just scream his name.
Rocked!
The power invested in me, I summon you.
I summon ye.
Nothing happens.
I didn't think so. Damn it.
Do we have to light it on fire?
Do not light his scale on fire. That was a gift.
It's a dragon scale. It's not actually going to do anything.
Well, then it won't catch on fire, will it?
Well, maybe that's the whole point. Maybe it will catch on fire. It's weird.
You're weird.
Mom's weird.
Probably.
I whip out my Zippo and go.
Zippo. It's a
All right.
psionic spear blade. Whatever.
Let's get the cart and let's make our way to Leargate as quickly as we can,
Okay.
without exerting Sparkles too much.
Okay. So,
Oh, also, I want to loot the bodies of the mages as we're preparing the cart.
all right. So on the bodies, you find. Why do I click off of these things so quickly? I'm an impatient bastard.
I forgot to loot the guy when I was cutting him up, but I kind of figure I probably would have.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So you find 2 quarterstaffs, one on each of the mages.
Are they magical or are they just normal quarterstaffs?
They're just a regular quarterstaff.
I'm just gonna leave those behind then. I don't
Yeah.
need those.
You find 2 emblems of Kadarn.
Yeah, I
Let's
would've
each
taken that one
let's
off
each
that
take
guy.
one of those. Yep. So I'll take the one off the other mage.
Let's see, what else do you find? You found
A staff of remove curse.
yeah, you would.
Problem solved.
Hey, maybe they have one in case the mummies go out of control.
Where are you in the box?
You kind of see that these guys would not be able to handle it if the mummy went out of control.
I could. Admittedly, that's one of my most powerful spells.
So, how long does it take the murder bag to, like, simmer and, like, make a thing?
It's like a crock pot. You gotta let it sit for like 8 hours.
That's what I was wondering. Is it 8 or is it more like a week?
No. It takes a long rest plus as you attune to it. So you have to focus on the spell of pulling this thing out.
Okay.
It's a cooking something up.
And then you need to use an action to unleash it.
So, we'll have a slave by the time we reach the city.
Eventually.
And then we get into a fight, and he can just use his action and be like, "Ah!"
Corpse monster, I choose you.
Corpse monster.
Point it in the general direction of the enemy and run the other way, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the great thing. I noticed that one of my characters that has been added is the Flesh Golem.
Yay!
So it's like he knew that I was going to complete the set here.
I mean, if Phil died,
That was your torso and head.
yeah,
Yeah.
you already
So
had
we
it.
had a torso and head ready to go, just in case.
Feel free to add that a token to that thing, Doc.
I'll have to find something for it.
Yeah.
Zombie Bill Murray.
All right.
Yeah, that's about the stats that I would expect of a Flesh Golem.
You find about 150 gold between the 2 mages, and then you find a bunch of burnt ribbon or paper on the mummy.
Okay. Well, 150 gold. Divide that up 4 ways. Is let's see.
35.
Let's see, 75 and 75 is 2, so it'd be like 32.5 technically. So,
I'll just take 30. That's fine with me.
you just take 30 and then 35, 100.
All right. So for
No,
the
that's
sake
not
of
right.
a fast night, because I'm actually getting kind of tired.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check. Everybody.
Balls. That I mean, it's not terrible, but this is probably not gonna be good.
Can I give everyone bardic inspiration for the stealth check?
Yes.
So everyone, you get an extra D8 to your stealth check.
Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
And if you want, you get an extra D8 to that, because I'm playing a stealthy song. Bum 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 bum
I'll,
bum
add
bum.
You're
bum,
actually
bum,
just
bum bum.
doing that with your mouth.
No, I'm doing what Kronk does in
Kronk.
Emperor's New Groove.
I get plus 5.
I got a 20. And Justin would still have a plus 8 on that.
Yep. And you got a 6. Wow.
So 12.
She made it up to 12. Okay, so you guys aren't exactly quiet, but as you're racing to the city of Liegade, you can see in the distance lots of different fires, little encampments. Roll perception for me.
Bad.
Okay. Fausto.
I'm just thinking murderous thoughts. I'm pissed off at Kate Aaron.
Jareth, and Barrick see the telltale signs of mages.
Raising.
Scages.
Well, lots of skeletons. You guys actually pass 4 or 5 skeletons that, in your hurry, everybody just swings at and knocks their heads off.
I'm just imagining
It's like golf.
I'm imagining Barrick and Isley in the back of the cart, just swiping at everything as we ride past it.
It's
I was driving.
Oh,
I was
okay.
driving, so it's
Barrick in the back.
It's Barrick and Jocelyn.
And Justin. Yeah.
swinging at skeletons like they're mailboxes.
Exactly.
I've been to Leargate before, so I'm probably up front helping navigate or something.
Yep, and you're kind of getting the quickest route once you get to a familiar area,
Landmark or whatever, yeah.
which is tough as this is desert, but you've been there a few times, so eventually you get to a path.
Good.
Over the night when you guys actually do take a break.
Is there something special about the Lonans that we're passing through? Just for
It's a pure
sake?
forsaken desert.
Oh, okay.
There's really no landmarks. There's nothing. It is sand, dunes,
And wind.
not even a lot of wind. It's just
Not even wind.
still.
Just well, at least then the dunes stay the same.
In,
Don't get
ca-
lost.
in case you didn't figure it out on your own, real fast, Doc, Isley, and me all got 40 gold if Barrick only took 30. So
That's fine.
to make it all even, I just wanted to make sure you had the right number there. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it as 4 platinum because my bag automatically converts it to platinum for me. Okay.
One of my favorite items I've ever created.
Yeah, I really like it. It's useful. I'm probably gonna have to steal that for some of my campaigns in the future.
Yeah.
At least for once you get into high level where you're getting into the hundreds of gold and dozens of platinum kind of thing, it's useful. Early on, not so much, but
yeah. So you guys rest, and you manage to avoid any major skeleton, mage, creature activity.
welcome.
Because you're in such a hurry, you guys really just rest the bare minimum. You feel like your horse has recovered some of its stamina, and you take off.
It's okay. We'll let Sparkles stay in Leargate for a little while.
Yeah. One of the things you notice is that the closer you get to Leargate, the harder it is to travel without running into a pack of mages.
That's not good. They might have
They're
control of the city.
suddenly starting to become very plentiful. You don't have any idea what they're looking for, but it's very clear that they're in the desert for a reason.
Well, they're looking for magical items.
As many as they can find.
Which means they're probably going to pull the magic from them.
And they're going to, and Leargate is where the Mages College is, so they might be getting ready to assault that.
What do you think?
And or there's an ancient city hidden under the sands.
So
All of the above.
Are we counting this carriage ride as a short rest or not?
A long rest, actually.
Oh, it's a long
History
rest.
check
Cool.
to see if there's an ancient city hidden under the sands.
There's not.
Okay. Maybe there's an ancient city hidden on top of the sand.
Yeah, an ancient city hidden on top of the sands.
All right, so you guys arrive in Leargate, and the first person you come to the gates, and they are shut, and there is a guard posted up in a kind of a watchtower. It's not really high up. He's kind of above
All
Goliath
along
height.
the
So he's about
watchtower?
7-8 feet tall, 8 feet high in the wall, and this little thing that's jutting out. And the minute you start to approach, he starts muttering this incantation. And
I'm going to hold up the signet ring of the king.
okay, he
And
sees it.
Okay.
He pauses. State your business.
We are on a mission from the prince to end the terrible atrocities going on in these lands, and we have a man here who is in dire need of a priest.
Oh shit!
I'm assuming you have noticed all of the skeletons and mages and mummies. We killed a bunch of them, but he got cursed. We need to get that fixed, and then we're going to go back out there and kill fuck tons more of them.
Quickly, get him inside.
All right, let's do this.
Head left when you get in. Go
Heading
up
left.
the town to the priest. The
Thank you.
temple.
Thank you, sir.
And he lets you guys in with, I mean, the signet ring was enough.
Weapons and all.
He knows that you don't get that ring, you can't really kill somebody and take the ring off of them. That has to be gifted.
It's magical.
All right, welcome to the city of Leargate.
And
Big
this
old
was my
skull.
home city when I went to the Bards College, so I know my way around, even though I don't,
Yes.
but Jareth does.
Right.
All right, so you guys have entered. Where is it?
Or on the south end.
Right here.
On the.
Oh god, my headache's coming back.
So how many children do you think you're coming back into contact with here?
My children?
He knows the story for that, don't worry.
My friend, I know magic.
Knowing it and using it are two different things.
Fetus deletus.
All right, so up here in the north is the Bard's College, or the Mages College. There is actually a smaller bardic collective over here.
They're a
And
collective because
you
they're all
all
artists.
are heading right here, which is actually a lot bigger than it looks.
That's what she said.
Yep.
To normal people, the Bard Collective is just like really annoying to be around.
They put the new people over here by the lake, and if they're too bad, they just push them in.
It's like you know,
But they're bards.
Portlandia.
They're bards, so they like sing like songs of floating or songs of water walking and just like walk back out. I'm just kidding.
But seriously, it's like a coffee shop on every corner.
That's where you are. You went.
And-
You
Wonderwall.
guys are over here.
Yeah, it's a coffee shop on each corner, and each one of them is playing the song they think is like the newest hip thing that no one's really heard of. It's
Jazz
all the
on
sa-
jazz on
It's
jazz.
all the same song, and it's like 7 years old.
It's like a simple 4-chord song. They all sound the same.
It's
But
exactly the
It's a
same.
different cover. It's an indie cover.
Yeah,
in a
it's like
different
indie. It's,
style
it's
of
like
each.
yeah.
It's like how ukulele songs were really popular for among
Yeah,
the indie set.
yeah.
Except they're doing it with like concertinas and shit.
Yeah.
It's really irritating.
My kind of place.
Moonlight Sonata on ukulele.
Oh god. Okay, so you get to the temple. You rush in. Barrack just fireman carries
Jedrin.
Jedri, who can walk.
Jedri.
Who can walk?
Yeah, he's
I'm not
not
letting
dead
him.
yet.
Over the night that you guys rested, though, he did
Reduce his hit point
convulse,
maximum. Yeah.
and
I'm not dead yet. I'll hush you.
he's pretty close to dead at this point.
He's very weak.
He's looking like his normal gnomish, kind of bright, shiny face, kind of plump face, has gone very gaunt. It looks like he's lost about 20, 30 pounds in 2 days.
Rough.
And you can too with this simple anti-weight supplement.
It's all water
The
weight.
mummy's hand.
He'll get it back.
Yeah, he's
All right,
been puking
yep.
a lot.
So yeah, we rush him into the temple.
The priest looks at him and does a quick chant. What kind of creature did this?
Mummy.
Ah, okay.
Mommy.
Bring him over.
Mommy.
Bring him to a bed. Cut him off to a side chamber. You see some people that are milling about in the temples turn and look. Roll a perception check.
All of us?
Anybody who wants to.
I mean, I'm carrying him.
I'm a little bit preoccupied, apparently.
Is there,
Yep.
is there a hot
Bing!
lady in
Whoa!
There must be.
All right.
I mean, it makes
Sexy
sense. I'm the
nun.
one carrying him around, so I figured I'd notice whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Barrack notices the fact that this for being a temple in a major city kind of out in the middle of nowhere, this temple is really sparsely occupied right now. It's probably about 1 o'clock. You'd expect this place to be really, really well visited. There's maybe 3 or 4 people milling about that aren't priests or, priestesses.
That's not a good sign, but that's not super of concern at the moment.
They take Jedri into this room, and they kind of push you to the side, and you see them start to do this long enchantment. They they hold up their sigils, and as they do this, the color starts to come back to Jedri's face.
Aha!
Huzzah!
He goes from looking malnourished and almost like the blood's been drained from him to getting his color back, and he suddenly kind of jerks with a gasp. Just sits up. Friends, thank you. Thank you for risking your lives for me.
That's nothing.
How can I repay you?
I don't know. You'll find a way.
Life, finds a way.
He turns to the priest, the one who was doing the majority of the incantation. Sir, thank you. How do I pay you back? And the priest looks at him and strokes this long beard. It's what we do. We're here to help those in need.
Yeah, good guy priest.
However, seeing as how this came from a mummy, I'm assuming you slayed it.
Yeah, I did.
That's actually Barrick. It's just
You have experience with this kind of thing.
Not mummies specifically. Obviously, I know of them and have heard of them, but
We're
that's
good
the
at
first one I've
killing
encountered
things that
myself.
need to be killed.
But yes, we're very good at killing things that
Pretty
need to be
good.
killed.
And
pretty good at hitting
starting
things
things
with a
on
hammer.
fire.
starting things.
I may have glassed a portion of the desert killing the mummy and skeletons.
Can you handle some restraint in your killing of things?
It depends on what it is I'm killing, because if you're wanting me to
What kind of
refrain from
restraint?
killing a mummy, I'm going to have to say no.
It also depends on what kind of restraints you require.
Well, again, yes, very good point. Thank you, Fausto.
And at this point, Jedri kind of pops up, and Justin's at his side now. They're they're just shoulder to shoulder, visibly shaken from almost losing one another. But
No hugs!
These fine heroes would be able to take care of any problem you might have. Priest kind of sits back and
I mean,
looks each one of you up and down, pauses at Fausto and gives a quizzical look. A somewhat blood-stained energy that's coming off of Fausto at this moment is sensible from him, but he's in a tight situation.
I mean, there's also, like a whole flesh golem in his thing right
no
now.
need to know about that.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure he can
that's
sense it.
that's the energy he's sensing.
Yeah.
He's also sensing draconic energy coming from Isley. She's got that scale.
He gives you a long look. He's definitely pondering whether or not this is advantageous to ask.
I pat the murder bag and I say, don't worry about that.
Sir, if you need help, we can probably help. But you got to give us specifics.
Probably.
The problem, sir, is I don't have many specifics. You probably noticed that while our temple should be filled, not many people are coming around these days.
Probably scared to death of all the stuff that's going on in the area.
Or cursed to death, right?
We
Nudge Jareth.
The city has managed to maintain its safety from the majority of mages that have popped up in the desert.
Cool.
However, there seem to be some side effects going on.
You or the cat?
She's trying to chew on the cord.
We had to shut down our Hall of the Dead. For there's something in there that was terrorizing people. Unfortunately, a few guards went in to try and cleanse it along with one of our brothers.
Okay.
And they were
TLDR, you want us to go kill something in the Hall of the Dead. That's what I'm gathering from this. And or, okay, maybe not kill, but stop,
Incapacitate.
fix the problem, essentially.
Judging by the whales, probably banish or destroy. I won't mince words.
Not so good at banishing,
Rid of.
really great at destroying.
Yeah,
Destroying.
destroy
So
is
it's
so
probably
hard to
we're
kill.
probably going to go with destroy, but we'll see what we can do.
Can we respect the dead here? May
I got
have
a hammer.
Okay.
What about
I'm,
the
I have no intention to cause any harm to the dead that have been put to rest. However, if they have been reanimated as zombies or skeletons or anything, we will probably be forced to defend ourselves.
Please do not get me wrong. If they have turned undead, they are abominations. They must be destroyed.
Perfect. Okay, then then I think we're in good shape.
I thank you for your willingness to put yourself in danger for one that you do not know.
It's not so much a willingness to put myself in danger, it's the fact that this Kadairn asshole is really pissing me off, and if he's causing problems, I need to fix this shit, because, freaking the king, well, the prince, who's gonna be king, promised me a big reward. I assure you that I am entirely selfish in this situation.
He just completely takes a step back from the pure honesty.
I'm completely selfish in this.
Something that in a land of bards and mages is incredibly rare.
It's really funny that the only time I'm honest is when I'm trying to assure someone that I'm not honest.
Yeah, very, very taken aback by this, but just starts laughing. Sir, I don't know if I've ever met anyone like you.
He gets
Oh, you would know.
thoughts.
Yeah.
He grows on you.
My name's Jareth Swordsinger, my friend. I'm very well known in these parts.
From the Swordsinger family.
No.
I mean, I knew it was coming, but it's just funny.
If there is a Swordsinger family, they're completely unrelated to me. So Jareth Swordsinger was a name he gave to himself. It's his bard name that was given to him, or that he chose upon graduating from the college.
I guess I was mistaken. Either way, Mr. Swordsinger, may I bestow a blessing on you that might help? On all of you.
I don't know about these guys. No offense to you. Not my sort of thing. Thank you, though, but not my thing.
I understand.
I'll see what you guys do.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take the blessing.
I didn't take the blessing when we were in the Dwarven City. I'm not going to
Yeah,
take it here.
I'll
I mean,
hold
the
off.
Dwarven City was my home city,
Actually,
so I was.
Do I know the alignment of this particular sect?
Oh, wait.
All right.
I should really roll that
Jared?
knowledge for myself there.
I'm gonna give you advantage on the wisdom throw because you're from here. So I'll take that 25. Both
Also
of you,
24 in religion.
yeah, that too. I'm gonna have to write this down because I'm gonna forget, but I'll do that tomorrow. Both of you recognize this as the Temple of. Oh, I should probably do this one too.
The Temple of All Dooms.
Really? All of them?
All.
Perhaps
Temple of
not, but the
Labos.
Temple of Select Dooms didn't have quite the same ring to it.
And what is Labos the god of?
The dead and healing.
All right, I'm totally into this.
Yeah, this
God
is
of the dead.
one of those that would be more of a chaotic neutral, or even just just straight neutral deity. Really doesn't interfere in any way. If you heal, you heal. If you die, you die. It watches over all.
Yeah, I'm taking the blessing.
The only god I accept blessings from is the goddess Seal, who showed herself to me that one time.
Like, revealed herself or showed herself?
I remember, like, I sang, we were in the mansion full of burned bodies, and I sang, like, we didn't start the fire or something like that, and she appeared in front of me and shook her head at me,
Yeah.
and I
think-
fell, and I instantly fell madly in love with her.
So wonderful, in fact, that, yeah, you've been trying to get in her good graces or bad graces, depending on how you look at it.
So basically, this is
I've been doing-
This is the death from Discworld.
Yes, I did. I have gone to page like 20 now of the first book.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good, I just forget to read it.
It's so good.
It took
I
me-
forget that
it
it's there.
took me a couple tries to get into it too. If you really have trouble with it, maybe start with Mort.
Oh, I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
The time I read it in Vegas on the way to Vegas, so
But then he forgot everything he read and had to start over because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay.
I thought
All right.
that was funny.
all right. So you guys know that this is a very neutral god that basically the people of the priests of this temple heal whoever comes in that they can. No charge, they don't expect anything, and then they bury the dead and honor the dead as best as they can. Their temple is basically a gray obelisk that stretches up multiple floors for healing, as well as multiple basement levels of the dead. You do know one of the things that the common folk really appreciate in the reason why this place is usually very busy is they don't differentiate the dead based on class, based on prestige, or anything like that. What is happening?
I'm drawing the obelisk.
Doesn't look enough like a dick.
400 babies?
400 babies.
And it's got two antechambers at the bottom.
Jesus. All right, I think it's time for me. At this point, we're going with you. So, you all having
No, not
stayed-
Jareth. Jareth didn't take it.
I didn't take the blessing.
Oh yeah, he does the blessing.
Blast.
Mark that this will give you advantage on your Constitution, on a Constitution saving throw, should you need it.
And do we know how long this will last for?
1 day.
Okay.
Oh, we got the benefit of a long rest on the way here, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep.
So I didn't take any damage, but I got my 1 spell slot back. So
As you all head towards the this door that the priest gestures towards, he says, you can see that it's been sealed off. There's a heavy wood block in front of it. He waves his hand in front, and a couple of symbols vanish. Obviously, this was some form of protection from whatever is down in this basement, so that it couldn't come up and wreak havoc in the city or the main area. And as you all step forward to enter this basement, you notice something. Your usual party of 4 seems to have 2 people extra with you.
Two little gnomes.
You have Justin, who has taken out his battle axe and is just kind of checking it over, making sure it's sharp. And a newly revived Jedri, who has this look of just determination burning in his eyes as he adjusts a gloved hand. He pulls out a couple of items from Justin's bag of holding that he has and puts on some armor and gets ready to suit up with you guys. I can't hear you, Cameron.
I like these guys and all, but do we want them coming with us?
My initial thought is definitely not.
No, probably
I'm down with it.
I mean, I feel like they're going to be persistent enough to the point where we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to suggest to them that although we are grateful they're willing to help us out, I think they would be with their retail and bargaining skills would be more apt to help us by keeping us well supplied.
Roll a perception.
A persuasion.
Or persuasion, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna do
noticed
an
that when I said-
Arcana check on the guy that we just got healed, and see nothing.
humorous.
I'll do the same with perception.
You see a guy.
Perception is going to tell you that you see your standard high-level priest.
No, he's meaning Jedri, I think.
I'm talking about the guy who just got healed.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jedri.
Jedri?
Yeah.
Jedri, you can tell actually, from looking at him, seems much more steadfast than you would give credit to a simple merchant.
I'm gonna ask him, hey, have you done any adventuring before?
Well, sir, We didn't come from Kiantor. We arrived there about 5 years ago and set up shop. It was a hard journey. And surprising as it may seem, there's not a lot of people that want to escort gnomes to a city like Kiantor. We were on our own. But we managed. And with that, they step forward and open the door.
I only have one healing spell. I am not going to be able to keep them alive for long.
Justin hears you say that, and
That was not in character. That was as Cameron.
Justin, to make you feel better about their small stature, jingles the bag of holding.
It's not their stature that I'm concerned with at all. Gnomes can kick ass. It's the fact that they're shopkeepers.
Remember how many potions he shoved into his pack?
Yes, but he already almost got killed by a mummy, and they had their whole shop's worth of stuff there to try and fight those guys off.
They were, they weren't.
They were not.
For that,
they weren't surprised.
Oh yeah,
they weren't prepared either, though. They let these guys in to shop, and then all of a sudden, one of them smacks him upside the head and takes the other one with him.
I'd say that was a surprise. I mean, they just thought that they were regular.
Okay, think about it this way. Look how much shit we fuck up in a surprise round.
Yeah, but those guys that attacked.
Yeah, if they do half of what we can do in a fucking surprise round. That's enough to knock out a gnome and steal another one.
If those guys could do half of what we can do in a surprise round, they would have been very powerful mages.
You got to remember that they got one attack off on you, and you hadn't even approached them yet.
Well, I
that
did.
entire encounter was designed to go into like a little bit longer, and supposed to be a medium to hard difficulty. You in one turn made it a trivial difficulty.
I also probably would have taken out 2 of the skeletons on my turn if he hadn't already blown them up.
Yeah, if I hadn't incinerated and he hadn't shattered them, yeah.
Those mages had level 3 spells that would have done some damage had they felt like getting them off.
True.
That's what she said.
I just play in character, and
they're not going to waste.
Yeah, they see a dwarf running at them.
They're not going to waste spell slots until they know kind of what they're up against. Unlike me, who fucking hurls a fireball the first chance he gets.
But you had the information of some guys taking your
That's
gnome.
true. And I also had the information of this will hit 4 of them at once.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't even attack anybody else because why would they? There's only a gnome running at them when it was their turn.
I'm a dwarf, not a gnome. Thank you.
Sorry, dwarf.
Okay.
I'm a whole 4 foot.
If these guys adamantly want to come, I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah, if they're going to be fervorous, I'm not going to deny it.
Oh, there's no way they're going to let you say no.
Okay.
There we go. I'm not going to go insanely out of my way to heal them. Because my party members take priority because I have very limited healing. They can use their potions.
I'm going to tell you, you're not going to need to worry about it.
Okay, yeah, I would say they have their bag of holding full of potions. They can heal themselves.
I'm sure it's more than greater healing potions too. It's just like, oh, by the way, 60 more hit points. Hooray!
6 healing, 4 greater, 3 superior.
Is Kadairn, just offhand here, is Kadairn a woman or a man?
Man.
Okay.
Not a deal breaker.
No, not necessarily. It depends on how attractive he is. And I have this filter of love in my inventory.
We're gonna turn the final boss into literally nothing. Doesn't happen.
Oh. And on that note, I'm ending the stream. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Should we do XP at the start of next round?
Oh, everybody go to level 6.
Yay! Level up. Ooh, what do I get at level 6?
I think I just get update stuff.
Where'd you get a
Level 6 is
tomato?
pretty pathetic.
I'm gonna leave my stream's going away too. Bye.
Bye. We love you all,
And
except
I'll
for the ones
turn
that we
mine off
don't.
as well.
We love you all, just not all of you.
No, level 6 is awesome.